Cool. Sounds good. And I'm just going to share and okay, Safari. Here it is. It may not show up. Okay, cool. Are you seeing that?
I do, but it is a really strange view.
Oh,
It's not
that's weird. Okay, we're gonna retry this.
okay.
Um, we're gonna make it this full screen. Maybe that will help. Oh, there we go. We're gonna do full screen, and then I think it's gonna show up. Okay. Haha. Okay.
Hey, all right. Awesome. Great. So, in this scenario, you're a student and you're having an issue with your student lead, and you need to request support from student success. So, from within this app, where do you think you would go ahead and do that?
Okay. So I think if I needed support, I would probably begin typing in here. And then, yeah, so I'd enter that information. And then, yeah, and then here's this support ticket. Should I keep on going?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. So let's say I have this problem. I would go down here where it says create ticket. And then having problems. So, yeah, I'd want to be anonymous probably for that one. Um, and then I would enter the information, describe the issue, and then submit the ticket. And there it
Great.
is.
Okay, so next, if you could navigate to the ticket and tell me what you think your next step should be once
Okay,
you're there.
great. So now I'm in the ticket, and looks like um so now I'm seeing a new message here. So then I would read that. Thank you. Oh, when did this issue happen? Oh, cool. And then you would just respond to that, begin typing, and send. And yeah.
Okay, and could you tell me, were there any parts of that experience just now that you felt um, could use more clarity?
Yes. So one thing I noticed was, um, so my first action, I would see that there's a new message. I think it feels a little bit hidden, that there's like a new notification. I wonder if, well, so there's a notification there, and it just feels like this is kind of far down the page while there's a lot up here. And so I kind of had to scroll through a lot of content to get to that. Um, Another thing is once I click into it, um, I think just the layout's a bit confusing for me as far as responding to this. I think maybe like a reply button would be natural here. So then I could reply to it, or maybe like a thread format, like kind of how like Slack works, where you can just and have it maybe work downward as opposed to each new item coming up above it. I think that just feels more intuitive because it just kind of felt a bit tricky for me to figure out where I'm going with that.
Awesome, that's really
Um,
helpful. Thank you.
yeah,
Okay, so in the next scenario, you've just been promoted to TL. Congratulations.
great.
And you're going to need to switch over to the TL's view of this app. How would you go about doing that?
Yeah, so from the home, I would probably hit settings and then help review.
Um,
Um,
and then from here, could you also access a student ticket?
yes. Okay. And so now from here, I'll probably, oh, so here's my tickets assigned to me. So I'd probably just click the ones that are assigned to me. And so now we've got a problem with the SL. So then that's kind of what we've got here. And so now I can begin typing and responding to that and
Okay,
then
great.
submit that.
Awesome. Well, thank you. That really covers everything Are there any areas where you got a little bit confused that we haven't talked about, or questions you have for me?
Yeah, so I did have one thing that I was kind of curious about, or actually two. So the first one is with this message sent, and like when you're sending a message, um, I think like maybe if there was a send button as well, because I didn't really know where to click to get that to work. Um, Also, in this little toggle right here, I do see. So when I clicked on it, it shows that I'm in student view now when I'm in helper view, and so that felt kind of disjointed. Um, so maybe if it was like if it aligned better, that was just kind of one thing that was a little bit confusing for me because it's showing student view even though I'm in helper view once I've clicked on that. So yeah,
That definitely came up in the other usability test, so that's great that you mentioned that. Thank you. That's really helpful.
yeah,
Okay. Do you mind if I follow up with you if I have any other questions?
yeah, absolutely. Or I don't mind, but
Awesome.
go ahead.
Well, thank you so much. And Josh, if it's okay, do you have a second for us to talk after I stop the recording?
Yeah, sure thing.
All right.